stars, are you missing Trevor Noah on The Daily Show? Are you missing him as much as you miss Jon Stewart? Well, Comedy Central is widening their search for a new Daily Show host beyond Hasan Minaj. Comedy Central is going all the way back to square one in its efforts to find their new host for The Daily Show. The Paramount Global cable network is considering a wider array of candidates just suddenly to take the reins of the program from previous MC Trevor Noah, according to people familiar with the matter, after having previously identified Hasan Minaj as a leading possibility. The decision appears to come in the wake of a recent report in The New Yorker in which some of the supposedly autobiographical stories that Minaj has used in his routines were found to be embellished, if not outright made up, in my opinion. Comedy Central declined to comment, as did WME, that's William Morris Endeavor, his agency. It is a point in time when the Comedy Central leadership has never confirmed that Minaj was in line for the position. You know, they're not denying it, but they're not confirming it, although that was what was reported in the summer. The Daily Show talent show comes as many of the nation's big late-night TV talk shows are gearing up to get back to work, like NBC's Tonight Show and late-night CBS's Late Show and ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live. Comedy Central's Daily Show went dark in May due to the Hollywood writer's strike. Now that the labor dispute has been settled, many of TV's wee hours programs are coming back on the air. HBO is expected to broadcast Bill Maher's Real Time this Friday and John Oliver's Last Week Tonight on Sunday, with Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel, and Seth Meyers returning to regular production on Monday. But Daily Show faces distinct challenges. Since Noah's exit in 2022, the show has not had a regular host and has been relying for an interim period on a series of guests. Minaj has been one of a parade of Daily Show hopefuls, including comedians like Chelsea Handler, Leslie Jones, Al Franken, Cal Penn, Marlon Wayans, and Sarah Silverman. The show's cast of contributors, which include Roy Wood Jr., Desi Ludick, Dulce Sloan, and Jordan Klepper, also have served as substitute hosts. Minaj remains in the mix of people being considered for the role, one of these people says, but executives at Paramount Global and Comedy Central are also poring over audience research tied to recent guests. The network could even test out a new group of guest hosts in weeks to come, one of these people says. But the hope is to have a new host to point to in time for the start of 2024, well before the presidential election later that year. Late-night talk shows have been part of the national routine for decades, but recent changes in the way people watch their favorite programs are shaking up the relationships the programs have with their audience. In 2018, 7 late-night programs, NBC's Tonight and Late Night, CBS's Late Show and Late Late Show, ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live, Comedy Central's Daily Show, and NBC's Saturday Night Live drew more than $698 million in advertising in 2018, according to Vivix, a tracker of ad spending. By 2022, that total came to just $412.7 million, a drop of approximately 41% over 5 years. The longer the programs stay off the air, the greater the risk that viewers will start new habits or discover other choices for midnight distraction. CBS faces a similar late-night challenge. The network hopes to replace its The Late Late Show, most recently hosted by James Corden, with a revival of the Comedy Central late-night game show at midnight. But the writer's strike, and one still going on led by actors, has slowed those plans. CBS executives are said to be considering talent and examining audience research, according to one person familiar with the matter. This person thinks CBS would like to launch the new show by the start of 2024. A CBS spokesman declined to comment on plans for that new show. Ooh, the tea is piping hot. Who's your favorite? And are you crying in your pillow? Missing Trevor Noah? I was just confused. I was like, why is he from Africa? If this is a show about American politics, it just was always very distracting to me. Like, is this the guy? Why is this the guy? Is this about South Africa? I don't know. Is that just me? Let me know. Are you missing him? Let me know that too.